to you. Okay.
What are we talking about today?
You shouldn't have went on it if you didn't know what you was going to talk about.
You said go live on the YouTube. Yeah, no, I know I'm live. I'm just saying. I mean, don't show nobody. I see a bunch of y'all commenting, but I don't see it saying nobody in there. Good morning from New Zealand. What's going on? Okay. All right, that will not account as catching up. All right, so I'm really not on here for no particular reason or nothing. Just we realizing how many subscribers we have on here, and we just gonna start trying to figure out how to connect to y'all through this platform again. I wish I had a breakfast Trill burger too. Somebody over here ain't no egg person. So I mean, I guess next time I'll give people a heads up or whatever. I was just sitting here talking about we need to use it more. She was like, you need to go live, and so I went live, and I said I really ain't got nothing to talk about, no shit like that. Just hollering at y'all. What's going on? And I was trying to play music. I guess it won't. See, everybody want to know where's this Trill Mills coming back. They talking about they like the cooking videos. Hello, Queenie. They say they want to know is Trill Mills coming back.
Yeah.
Well, y'all heard it, I guess. I don't know. Did y'all hear her? She wants somebody to go live, but then when somebody asks her something, she want to get all quiet and shy and shit. But when she be on the live talking to people, she got all the conversation in the world. No, they couldn't hear you. They say, wake up, Queenie.
I'm not asleep. Just don't put me on the camera.
Nobody's putting you on camera. You done made that very clear. Now that you're not on camera,
Yes, I said. I told you. Yeah, you
you. T-
just said
I'm
no.
not for me. Don't get upset with me. This for them. They can't hear you.
Oh shit, my groceries.
Yeah, I did do a. Well, I wouldn't say a whole project with Manny. We got about 8, I guess, maybe 9 songs. Um, 4 of them are really, really good. Like 4 of them are really, really good. Um, and I hadn't heard them in a long time until I went over and recorded for a project that he's working on with a couple of people. I don't know how much I can say. I know they posted pictures. I don't know if they made a full announcement or not. But oh, okay, Ty. Happy birthday, Yoma. It's Ty's wife's birthday, Yoma. It's her birthday. Happy birthday, Yoma. Um, yeah, I mean, I got a lot of music recorded. Like when COVID happened, I just started locking in with different people, and isolating myself and just doing a lot of music. So I'm sitting on a lot of music, but some of them is a little dated, so I got to go in and rework some of it. But yeah, well, I imagine it'll all be heard at one point or another. Music don't disappear. So I guess the question of the day is,
50 years of hip hop.
I'm sorry,
50 years of hip hop.
that wasn't the question of the
Oh,
day.
okay.
We'll get to that. Um, Chris, do you think telling me to put you on over and over and saying you the hardest cat out of Dallas, Texas, do you think that's a way to get somebody to want to sign you? Not that I'm looking to sign nobody. I ain't got no record label to sign you no way. But I'm just saying, do you think that that's the approach? Because you done put it in this group text 9 to 10 times.
It's not a group text.
In the group chat. I mean,
Whatever
yeah, man, it's really not. That's not how you do it. That's like coming up to me and giving me 10 of your flies in a row. And look, it's not about me. The people in the chat, those are the people you trying to sell music to. Those, and they telling you that it's kind of annoying. You know what I'm saying? That's a way to get blocked. Hey man, chill. Ain't nobody hating on you in here. People trying to be real with you. I'm trying to be real with you. You don't need nobody to get on. That's what YouTube is for you to talk directly to the people. Sitting around waiting for somebody to put you on, they're probably gonna rob you. I don't mean with a gun, but I mean like through business deals or something. Because you seem very anxious to get on and be in the game and get somebody's cosign. But somebody, let's say you get a buzz and I sign you, right? And the rec company want to offer you $1 million. When I walk you in that building, because you walking in on my name, I'm gonna take about $750. That's how this works. You're not getting my cosign for free. And then you're going to want to turn around 2, 3 years later and say I took advantage of you when you're literally begging me to put you on. It's a lot better for you to go out there and try to put your cell phone, make a connection with people. You don't need nobody famous to put you on. It's the people that make people famous. Famous people don't make people famous. Big misconception. But hey, do you? Do you, my brother? Good luck to you either way. Guess he gonna go spam somebody else's page. It might just be a bot. I don't even know. I don't even know. You don't even know if you're talking to real people nowadays. You talk about he finna go cook up a Bun B diss record. And he really ain't getting on. Because not only am I not gonna diss him, I'm ignoring him.
you know everybody.
So it won't work that way either. I ain't call him crazy. I ain't talk to him bad. I ain't talk to him bad. He shouldn't have got his feelings hurt or nothing like that. Guess he figured that wasn't gonna work with me and moved on, like I say, to the next rapper or whatever, and go spam their page. I appreciate it, Chris. But for real, I'm trying to give you some game because it's different nowadays for some of y'all out here that's never actually had to walk up to people and present yourself with music. In this age of content and social media and whatever, you figure if you keep popping up on their page and you keep saying something, eventually they're gonna say something back. That might be true, but it ain't gonna be what you want them to say back. If they don't block you, I mean they just straight up ignoring you. They just really straight up ignoring you. Now I don't think his feelings hurt. I think he might have had to go run and do something right quick because he's still in the group chat. He ain't ran away or nothing. He's sitting right here. No, it's not that. I don't think it's that. I think they just I think a lot of people don't know how to socially interact because how you present yourself on social media and how you present yourself to people in real life are two different things. You know what I'm saying? The way you communicate with people on social media through text and all of that is very different from how you communicate with people in person. But let's say, as Chris Alexander say, he the hardest out in Dallas, Texas. Why are they not talking about you in Dallas, Texas? Why is Bebe not playing your record? Have you tried to reach out to like DJs in Dallas? Like, where do you go to promote yourself outside of social media and like YouTube, Chris? When you out in the real world with people, how do you present yourself in your music? Hey, good morning, Adam. The Two Trill Show can't be recorded on YouTube because of our current situation with SiriusXM. So we looking into possibly bringing it over here. Man, I'm still in these. I'm still in. I guess still in these streets selling my CDs. Look, man, everybody did it. Ain't nothing to be ashamed or embarrassed of. I did it. I still had it. I had #1 song on the radio, and I had a goddamn job. As long as you humble yourself and pay your bills, none of this other shit matter. None of that other shit matter. The problem, Chris, is that you trying to get a job that hundreds of thousands of people are applying for. Nobody look at rap like that, but that's what you're doing. You literally applying for a job. Hey, Player Ace, yeah, that's real. Y'all have no idea what Player Ace is talking about, but that's some real shit. You're applying for a job that hundreds of thousands of people are applying for at the same time. And why should people hire you? Like, can you tell us right here, right now? Like, what makes you different from every other rapper? And see how hard that is to communicate on text through words. I have an unreleased single with the late Roger Troutman of Roger and Zap. I would hold on to that until you could properly release something like that and monetize something like that. I wouldn't drop it. If you do have that, I wouldn't drop it no time soon. I would sit on that until I built up a following because what would happen is you're going to release it when you have no way to get any momentum and energy behind it. You built up no partnerships and relationships with people to put it out through the different various outlets, the Pandoras, the titles, the Spotify's, shit like that, right? And it's just gonna get lost in the sauce. Good morning, Miss Van Zant. Ayana Van Zant is in here. Just say good morning.
Oh, for real?
Good morning, beloved. Yeah.
The real one?
Yes. Apparently, I mean it's got a check by the page, verified.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how this works. I don't know how this works. For those of y'all in here, is that an actual is that how a verified page looks? Because if though, that's amazing. It may be a troll. You know, somebody people are saying, yeah, that's that's a verified page. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. We're in here talking with a young brother named Chris Alexander from Dallas, who he came in here and he kind of just almost spamming the comments trying to get my attention. And I was trying to tell him that the way people communicate on social media is a lot different than how people communicate in person. And that these words and these attempts, they don't land. Because I told him, like, giving me 10 comments here in the middle of all this conversation is like him seeing me somewhere and walking up like, hey, Bun B, I'm the best rapper in Dallas, and giving me a flyer. Then coming back 2 minutes later, hey, Bun B, I'm the best rapper from Dallas, and giving me a flyer. And doing that over and over and over again, as if to think that he's becoming even more present on my mind. And I say, he may be, but not in the way that he would want. You know, is she even still here? I don't know. I'm probably just talking to her like she's my whole therapist and shit. Anyway, yeah, man, it's not easy, Chris. I don't know if Chris is still here, but this type of shit is not easy, bro. And I started, 33 years ago at this point, 31 years ago professionally. And thank you, Miss Van Zandt. And it was different. Like, you had to get in front of people when I started. You had to get in front of people and show that you were good at what you could do. You know, it's not like this right now. And you can't front. You can't misrepresent yourself when you're in front of people. You could try. You could put on a costume for a while, but eventually somebody gets behind the curtain. And nowadays, it's not really just about selling music. Like, most artists are selling a lifestyle, for better or worse, right? So the music is one component, right? But when people start really getting behind people, it's because they like the way they move, they like the way they talk. You know what I'm saying? They like the way they interact with people, how they dress, all of that type of shit. You know. And so I would suggest, Chris, that you start utilizing this platform. Look at me. Look at all the success that I've been able to achieve in my career. And I'm still thinking, hey, how can I interact more with people, right? How can I build a deeper connection with people? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not afraid to show people who I really am. And in fact, I've actually actively worked very hard, you know what I'm saying, to not have to be one person behind doors and another dude, you know what I'm saying, in front of people. And I feel you, Chris. I feel you. I feel you, my nigga. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I've been that. You know what I'm saying? I have absolutely been that, you know. But like I say, it's a numbers game, bro. It should not easy. When I started, like really rapping out here, like in 1991, man, it probably was, I don't know, 15 to 20 people out here that actually had a record deal. That's in the whole city of Houston. 15 to 20 people that actually had a record deal, was going to the studio, was pressing music up, and had that shit in like Sound Warehouse and Sound Waves and shit like that. And nobody was rich. Now, one motherfucker was really like a millionaire. No rappers was millionaires at that time, you know. Maybe Luke, because he owned a record company, shit like people like that. But very, very few people, a handful of people were actually actively making millions of dollars in rap music. You know what I'm saying? So now in Houston, shit, how many rappers you think it is in Houston? How many rappers you think it is in Dallas, where it's even harder to get on? You know what I'm saying? So if you really trying to do this music shit, man, like it's very hard. It's very tough to really make some traction and make some money. So if you really, really trying to use music to get out the street, it's a hard fight, bro. It's a hard fight. But if you just looking at it as another way to try to hustle up some paper, I suggest you try another hustle. You know what I'm saying? And not illegal, cause that shit dead. Could you imagine being locked up right now in this motherfucking heat in a penitentiary in Texas? It ain't even that serious, my nigga. You gotta figure something else out, bro. You gotta figure something else out. If you really wanted out this music, you gotta get off the goddamn, you gotta get off my YouTube page and get outside and go get it. Like you gotta start trying to get in front of niggas that's throwing parties, get in front of niggas that's DJs at radio stations and different places, and start getting in front of niggas, man, and being very serious about this music shit. You gotta show some hustle. Ain't nobody just finna sign you. Ain't nobody just finna sign you because you say who you are. I wish you the best, though. No bullshit. D-Ray, Rawhead, Ty V.
What happened?
Rest in peace.
Somebody died. Well, somebody died every day.
No, these people that passed away before. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. D-Ray.
Oh, D-Ray from Florida.
But I wish him and everybody that's trying to do this music shit, I wish y'all the best. I really do, because this shit is so not easy. That's why I'm so glad that I'm able to transition to these burgers, because, you know, I'm not here to try to compete with everybody that's at the top of the music game right now. That's not my job. My job is just to continue to maintain a relationship with people that already fuck with me and make sure that I don't try to create a lifestyle that's bigger than that. Does that make sense? Like, you know how many people fuck with you. You know how many people come to your shows.
YouTube?
You can't cuss on YouTube.
I don't think so.
They not gonna ever cut me off right now. You mean you can't cuss on YouTube? The dude that you be listening to that be talking about all them beefs and shit be cussing his ass off. Or is that TikTok? Them people ain't on YouTube? I don't know. Well, I guess I'll figure that out too.
You gonna be banned before you can.
I guess I'll figure that out too. They say, no, you can cuss.
Oh. Woo.
See, there you go, God is cruel. That's game. You can sell directly to your audience. Even if you only press up 500 CDs, you're not making less than a penny off them sales. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing. What? You grew that? Oh, wow. You're a whole garden. Yeah, you can be selling. Here's a big misconception. You don't need 1 million people to make $1 million. I say this shit all the time. Let's say you did like she said, right? You sell 500 CDs, right? You got 500 people that fuck with you. Let's just say you got 500 people that fuck with you. So you sell them a CD every 3 months, and you sell them a T-shirt once a month. The T-shirts, that's $5,000, right? Every month with T-shirts, just selling T-shirts to people, to 500 people. Make up a new design, sell them a T-shirt, $10, $12, probably $20 even. You know what I'm saying? But you understand the gist of what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? Like, find the people that fuck with you and cater to them. They will tell their friends. Then you cater to the crew. They tell their friends, their co-workers and shit like that. These rooms start very small. Just so y'all know, these rooms start very, very small.
True.
The crowd is very, very, very small. You know what I'm saying? Typically, you'll be in a room that vastly outweighs the amount of people that want to see you in that room. That you'll be in a room that hold 300-400 people, and you got 10, 12 people. Half of them came with you. The other half came because the half that came with you asked them to come. But you get up there, you give them everything you got, and you don't know. You might connect with them people in that room. You might get 50 more fans in that room that day. And then you start catering to them, selling T-shirts to them, $20 a piece, 50 new people. That's a rack. They smoke weed. You make music about smoking weed. Make cigarette lighters. You make records about drinking beer. You know what I'm saying? Make bottle openers. I don't know, but start catering to these people, man. Like if you're a hustler, hustle, hustle. A lot of people make more money off merch than they do at the door. Like based on what people were willing to pay them to come and do the show that night. Yeah, me and Kirko got on buses and went all around the country. We did smaller venues. We took less money, but we sold merch every night and compensated for that. And got to make a deeper connection with people in smaller markets than that we would not normally be able to entertain. And those people tend to be more loyal and dedicated and fuck with you because you came to their little town. And I know this because I'm from a little town. Godly Mafia music. Why you keep saying that in the comments? Why do you keep saying Death Row South Godly music? You done posted it a lot of times. We seen it. What's the intended purpose of doing that? As an artist, no problem. Like turtles. Thanks for hanging. I just be wanting to know what the fuck they be thinking with all this shit. They really think I don't know what motherfuckers be thinking. I don't. It's Chris Burner account. It's funny. Yeah, it's probably a bot. I don't know. I'll figure out the nuances of all this shit and how they interact. The more I do it, you never get a record deal how I got my record deal. You would absolutely not in 2020 get a record deal like I got a record deal. We went to the flea market. Chad was looking for jewelry. Somebody had a sign said they was looking for demos. We drove back to Port Arthur and got the demo and drove back to Houston and played the demo for the man. One of the songs on the demo was Tell Me Something Good. He signed us
On the spot?
probably within the week.
Mm.
Put out the Southern Way. We sold about 50,000 independent. Dropped on the same weekend that Crisscross dropped, and like was major in the market as far as like in the distributors and the wholesalers and in this immediate area. And started a little bidding war with a bunch of people. We ended up signing with Jive. That shit don't happen no more. Now I have no unreleased music with Pimp. I can't have it. The estate, when a rapper dies in a group, the group members don't get the music. The family get the music. The estate gets the music. It's not how it works. I have no beats from Chad. I have no verses from Chad. If I did, I would give them to the family. Even if I didn't want to give them to the family, I would be legally obligated to give them to the family. So it don't work like that. No, Trill Burgers has always had a vegetarian option. Best vegan burger in America. Easy. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Vincent. Have a blessed day. This is gonna be interesting. We're gonna see who start popping up in these rooms as we start going live more and more, and maybe we'll start sending people here, right? I guess this should be the link in my bio, right? That way, when it's time to go live, tell people we going live tonight on the YouTube to talk about Woo Woo Wham, right? And then
Oh yeah,
and then just tell
I
them,
could cook for you without you showing me.
right? But no, we would just say tonight we going live with another episode of Trill Mills at 9 p.m. Right? Link in bio.
Mm-hmm.
Just link in bio. Even though I got one of them things that you can put multiple links in the bio. Yeah, no, we want to bring. I feel it's absolutely the perfect time to bring Trill Mills back, but she wanted to bring Trill Mills back different than I want to bring it back. I think people want to see the cooking again, see the stuff that we cooking at the house, and the smoke breaks, right? That was the shit, right? And they was all quick cut. Like, do y'all really want to just hear us just talk for 20, 30 minutes while something is cooking and getting high? Would that
It
be
take an hour and 25 minutes to cook a meal, but
an hour and 25 minutes? You can't
if
cook.
I'm frying chicken and boiling something, it is gonna take that long.
We got to figure out how to speed that shit up.
If you baking something,
You have to pre-prep some of that shit then
I
on
didn't
some of them nights.
pre-prep.
Make the sides. Why be like, we making the turkey. We had to start the turkey a while
Like
ago
I'm
because it
cooking
take a
chili
long time.
beans today.
Right.
So tonight, if you go live, I could be just cooking the cornbread and the chili beans will be ready.
How long would it do it take to make chili beans?
If I would have soaked them overnight, it would have been less than 2 hours. But I
Yeah, she
did
woke
this.
now because we got all these subscribers and I've been constantly
I
talking
was
about
always woke. I just
talking
didn't
about
want him to put me on the camera.
right, but you come outside.
I come outside every morning to meditate.
You don't want
You just beat me outside this morning.
no, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. You don't want to be on camera and be seen by the followers, the supporters, the people.
I think my dog actually bit me.
They want to get into the chat. It's been moved to comments. What do you mean? So okay. So they say we can cook the meals and do all this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like shoot the video, edit the time breaks, and then present the video. We don't have to do it live. We can just tell people, hey, new episode of Trill Mills up on the
We
YouTube
can do
page
both.
now.
That's fine.
No, you can't do
I don't
both.
know how to do the other one.
What other one?
The one you have to edit.
No, we'll get some people to do that. That's how that's
So do
done.
you have to take it? Oh, you film it on your phone.
No, we get somebody to actually film with a
Oh,
camera.
no, I don't like no cameras like that. Mm-mm. I don't do no reality shows. I do real life. So we don't need that type of camera.
We just say reality show edit. We
That's all
talking
that
about
is. If you edit real life, is
no, we talking
reality.
about the jump in time from the food, right?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, that's pre-cooked.
It's not pre-cooked. We would. It's a cooking show. It's
Oh,
not like
you
a
talking about the food? Like
yeah,
we don't have to talk about
yeah. I'm talking. That's what they're saying. We can shoot it, edit
Okay, I
it,
got
and
you.
then every Friday on at 9 o'clock, right? We present a new episode. Ain't nobody telling you can't be real.
I ain't saying
Ain't
you
nobody
can't. I'm
saying to
just saying
edit
I
the
don't
comp.
like reality
Then we're not.
because it's a fake life.
You don't like reality
I don't like
shows.
when
Don't
they
say you
cut
don't like
them in
reality.
half and take stuff out.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that. No, we're gonna do meals infused with weed. We have people we can call for that. We call Hawaii Mike for that. Trill Burgers does not have a turkey burger yet. It's not that we haven't talked about it. It's just that we don't have enough space to add another grill to dedicate to turkey. If that makes sense. You got to have a different grill for every different kind of protein. So the beef burger's got to cook on one grill. The vegan burgers have to cook on a separate grill, and if we did turkey, that would have to cook on another grill, and we don't have enough grill space for that because it takes two full industrial sized grills just to keep up with the beef demand. Yeah, they're saying it could still be an unscripted show. It just don't have to be this runtime of what it takes to cook the meal.
Oh, okay. I get it. I just don't like people writing what you gotta say and all that.
Nobody's talking about that. We're talking about me and you in this kitchen.
Yeah, when you cut out that,
why you gotta get loud? Why you feeling
to
needy?
let them hear me.
Okay, well I'm just saying, who you getting loud? We don't get loud with me.
Hold up.
Don't get loud with me.
No, I'm just saying. You know how.
I know what you're saying.
You got to talk. You got to say this. You got to say that.
Dude, you just don't like to talk. Period. That's the
You don't
problem.
worry about telling me what I gotta say.
Who would be in here telling you?
By the time you bring all these different camera people in, next you're gonna be talking about let somebody come in and script this and write that.
That's who I am.
No.
That's who I am.
In case you decided to change
Who would be the? In case I decided to change who I were,